nailed that rope and shortened it even more. Damn, man.
Covered in vines. So if you look, that stem here goes up and goes up the backside of that big back stem. And all the way down it. Okay, so we're up here. I'm gonna do a bit of natural crotch rigging here and here. I moved I'm tied up there, down base anchored there. But if I did that, I'm gonna have rope on rope. So let's do a redirect over here. I'm gonna go down through here. I'm gonna go out here and rig some of this, then I'll come back up and do some free cutting on a bunch of those, and then go out over onto that and do a bunch of free cutting. And then down onto that log. So I've been cutting and climbing trees for over 25 years. And this one had to have been at the top of the list of scary, sketchy, dangerous situations. The risk factor was just sky high. We're dealing with a completely rotted, burnt up, uprooted tree that fell into the one I'm in right now, and it is in danger of rolling towards this new house that has been rebuilt. This was a house fire. This thing burnt to the ground. They've torn it down. They've rebuilt this new house, and now they want to take care of the trees. That checks out. That's usually for some reason the way it works. Don't ask me why.
Yeah.
So the objective on this one is to get both of these trees on the ground today, because we drove 2.5 hours to get here. That's not a good way to start. There's $200 in the trash. Oh no.
I just nailed that rope and shortened it even more. Damn, man. Ooh, dang, I got it real good. Son of a gun.
Now to my right here, there is a road at the bottom of this hill, and there's also a power line at the bottom of the hill that I gotta watch out for, so kind of gets tricky. By the looks of this thing, it's been dead and laying in this tree for years, to where it's got pieces growing all up around it, and make the wrong cut, and who knows what ends up happening. So basically, it's like playing Jenga. Move the wrong piece and pay for it. So right here I've moved over to the uprooted tree, and you can kind of tell the difference between the two of them, because, you know, the oak tree that I'm in is green. The uprooted tree has vines covering everything, so you can see somehow it still has some green here. I don't know how, but the vines moved from the dead tree and into the oak, but you can still tell the difference between the two trees. The dead one, covered in vines. The oak tree that I'm in that's burnt up, not so much. So right here I'm just cutting anything that I can that's not a pressure point, but you can see look how joined together the two trees are. It grew and bent itself to the exact shape of the oak tree So all that's pressurized, big time right there. And I think it's not that bad until I get to cutting and it starts to roll towards the new house. So my theory about this whole situation is that the tree actually was probably alive when it uprooted and fell into this one, and then it died, and then the vines were still alive on it, so they've spread kind of a little over into this oak tree where it was touching and close. So I just feel like it's been here for years and years and years, and I'm curious what's the truth behind it. I'm thinking like 5-6 years. So you can see the power line over there finally. But yeah, I'm just cutting, trying to make it smaller.
Come on. Not exactly what I was looking to do, but it'll work. gonna go up and get another tie-in up there and then come down and work some of this. See what it does. Hopefully it balances on that limb and it stays. And then I can just go out there and knock that edge off and then get this all the way down and then take it off here and it should fall down. So let's go up there and get a tie-in point with the zigzag and a different rope.
Okay, so for those of you who follow me and have followed me for a while, you guys know that I prefer to do edited videos. Cut out all the boring stuff, but I constantly get requests for more raw videos. You want everything. So I waited till we're about 12 minutes into this. Alright, BR, you've asked multiple times, so I'm gonna give it to you. And I want a response back. If I don't get a response, this is the last time I'm doing it. We're going raw for the rest of the video.
How about that? Let's see if I move that top out. Go down there and take that fork out and all this loose stuff out. And then I'm going to come back up and make a few cuts here, see what this thing's going to do. This is where the exciting stuff should happen. Lord, please look after me. It's safe for my family. That's all I ask. In Lord's name, amen. Okay, so that kind of cradles that, so I'm not going to cut it loose until I get down there and get that stem to the side off.
Okay, so right here I just released my original tie-in point, the SRT with the Rope Runner Pro, and put all my weight into the secondary tie-in point, which is the zigzag on the Cherry Bomb. So yeah, it's just easier to maneuver around. So if I'm being honest, I expected to have a little bit of movement with all this weight I've taken off, and nothing's happened, which pretty much ensures that there's no roots holding this thing. It is literally propped up right now.
on, baby.
So you'll notice I'll repeatedly keep moving my rope. I just need to make sure that if this thing was to break or give way at any time, it's not going to snag my rope. So I'm repeatedly picking it up, moving it, and adjusting where it's at. So just something to watch out for.
Shit! God dang, man. Whew. I might have to be honest. I think I bit a hole in the back of my pants. Oh. I guess I'm gonna work my way down the back side of this. Try to swing over to that stem, get as much as I can, and then head up there and start hitting some chunks of wood.
So one camera issue that I was having on this day, I made sure I had enough battery power. I knew I was going to need a lot, and I was charging them as they were going dead. But the issue I didn't think about was the camera overheating, and it did overheat and shut off quite a few times. So that's where you'll see some cuts here. It's just I had to let the camera cool, battery cool, and then put it back in. It would work again. So luckily I didn't lose any files.
Won't take me long to get over here and cut that out. Shit, man. Damn it. Come on, get out of there. Nice. All right. You can get in there now if you need to, brother. I don't know what I got up here trying to sting me, but he is not giving up. I hope it's not hornets. My luck, I hit a big ass hornet's nest up here. It's gonna get so caught up. Shit. Okay, YouTube. So we went down there, Took that big stem and everything that went out that way off. It's really hard to see from here, but then we blew the top out of this and got this all the way there. I'm gonna go up and we'll start making some cuts on this. Let's see what it does. Hopefully we can get this chunk down all the way to like there, and it'll be rested on this limb. Then I can cut this limb, and if it slides and goes, it'll go down the back side of the tree, which should be okay. My only concern is if it starts to go this way. Let's go up there and see what happens.